You're right, people. Chaos here today, going over the Dawn of War 3 beta. Why I think it's actually a very, very nice beta, and the game seems to be very well structured, I believe. It's gonna be different, don't get me wrong, it's gonna be different from Dawn of War 1 and Dawn of War 2, but it seems to be an amalgamation of the two, and it, you know, at the moment it seems to be ticking a lot of the right boxes, alright? So, going to go over what I got access to at the moment and what I think of them. So, let's go over the army painter straight away, the customization. Okay, so it definitely helps. So let's hide that little chat window. The paint scheme is amazing. You can customize your own ones. So I've got my own chapter here, the Onyx Ravens. So you can see here, really, really nice. It suddenly warps them in, warps them out. So you can have a lot of fun customizing. You can make them look very, very nice. But they've got so many chapters already set up. So you've got your Raven Guard, you've got your Blood Ravens, you've got your Dark Angels, you've got your Hawk Lords. You know, ones that aren't normal, you know, found in chapters. Gold, all this. But then you've also got the Orks. So let's go over to the Orks a minute. Come on. Look, see all this stuff you got here. So you got the Shooter Boys. You got a massive amount of different units you can use, as well as all the different colour schemes that you can use, all of this. And then you got the Eldar. So let's swap over to the Eldar a minute. And you got all these different units as well, as I said here. So you got the Dire Avengers. You got the Falcons, so Dire Avengers, you got the Falcons, you got the Rangers. I love the Rangers. I just love the sneakiness in the snipers. But look, you got all the different, obviously Raptors. I don't know how on earth Raptors and Onyx Guard work over here, but somehow if you've got a colour scheme that you like, you can apply it to all the different races. So that is what I like about that. It's really, really nice. It's really, really easy to customize and set up your own unit. So you go in, I want to have a shiny paint for the main color. Done. Nice and shiny. You know, if I suddenly want a brushed shine, brush shine. Matte, matte. Gloss, gloss. But then exotic, you have to obviously unlock them by actually playing the game, which makes sense. But anyway, I've digressed. I've gone over the customization enough, but it's lovely. Okay, the learning, the tutorials are amazing. Let's reset. Let's go over to learn, training. So you got your tutorials. I got videos set up for these in the future, the basic, the advanced, and the multiplayer. It's very, very, very well structured. Okay, it's not patronizing, but it doesn't expect you to know everything, so it helps you. It doesn't hold your hand too much, which I like. Obviously you got your codex entries, so this is obviously when you've gone through, it shows you all the different structures, so like your Eldar structures, units, Space Marines, Orcs, so on and so forth. As you can see by the codex, you've got your Orc structures and how they work. You've got your Space Marine structures and how they work. And the Eldar, I love how they differentiated. Eldar are very swift. They're very much, you can teleport their buildings up further, so you can be more aggressive. You need to be with Eldar because they're a bit of a glass cannon. Space Marines, they've always been the same. They're kind of they're the jack of all trades, master of none. So they're the safe choice to use because they got some hard hitter glass cannons, the snipers and the devastators. But then you got your hardy ones like your tactical marines, and then you got your assault marines that you can get in close quarters, so on and so forth. But Orcs, they are very much get up and go. You can run around. They upgrade using scrap. So scrap is whenever you teleport in units for, say, the Eldar and the Space Marines, you destroy buildings using the Orcs, you can rip out scrap and upgrade your units that way. So they upgrade on the fly. Alright, so that's a rough overview of the units. Now this is one that I really do like, is the elite choices. Now what I can do with the elite choices, as you play the multiplayer, you unlock skulls that you can then use to unlock more elites and more doctrines, more upgrades. So on here for the Space Marines, I've got access to Kill Team, I've got access to Imperial Knight, Gabriel Angelos, Assault Terminators, Jonah Orion. And as you can see there, they are worth elite points. In game, you unlock elite points by doing actual objectives and killing enemies and grabbing the objectives. Sorry, my speech is like out of whack for some reason. So obviously, the more powerful the unit, the more obviously objective points they need. So you can customize it to whatever you want. But when you obviously unlock level 9, you get separate skins, so you can make them look a bit different. Then over this side is actually doctrines, so how you can actually think of them as perks for your team. So at the moment I've set it up that I'm very much infantry based, so Overwatch, slow death. You have 3 different ones, so obviously read it at your leisure, so on and so forth. And it's the same for Orks, that you've got your different elite choices for your Orks and so on and so forth. So you can customize it as you see fit. So you got the standard one, or you got the free with DLC skin. Come on, there you go. So you can make it look all funky. And then you got doctrines over here as well. So I can go there, I can go, oh, this one looks like a nice one, so on and so forth. And I can set it up to whatever I tailor. And you can do it between matches as well. So we go over to the Eldar, customize it, so on and so forth. It gives you so many options for customization. So you can see here, this is the unit I've got. But then the multiplayer is really, really nice and simple. So I can click here, go here, I can then choose my paint scheme, so on and so forth, invite friends. The inviting does seem to work, okay? But then I can turn, different searches on and off, so I could do 1v1 and literally work that way if I wish, and just customize it and go into the game. So I'm going to be bringing out actual footage of me going through the multiplayer and showing you how that works, and the actual tutorials, show you what you think of that way. But I am really, really liking the beta thus far. I am very tempted on actually getting the game when it comes out, but we shall see if I can get the opportunity to actually get the game. But I shall leave you there. I've hoped you've enjoyed this brief little overview of the actual beta and what I think of the actual game thus far. If you're really excited to see it, please give it a thumbs up and share it to people you know. Get them involved with Dawn of War. I don't think there's enough love for Warhammer and Warhammer 40k out in the YouTube community. So let's really help it blossom and give Dawn of War 3 the love that it really does deserve. So as I always state, you all take care of yourself. Chaos out. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to see the other videos in the playlist, you got the left hand option. If you want to see the content that I have on my channel, you then have that middle option there. And if you'd like to join the chaotic crew, please don't be afraid to click that button on the right hand side. You're more than welcome.